What's up guys, how you all doing? I'm Paul the Tech Giant, welcome back to the channel, where tonight I'm going to show you a really useful feature for the PlayStation 5 called One Touch Play. Now as you can see, I currently have my PlayStation 5 completely turned off and got the remote there. As you can see, that is off as well. Got my LG OLED set to HDMI 1, as you can see indicated by that tick. So take note of that, HDMI 1, and what I'm going to do is just turn off that TV and we're going to put the remote control down just over there. TV is now in standby. What I'm going to do is simply press the PS button on the remote. PlayStation is now coming into life, and with any luck, the TV should, there we go, turn on. It's now changed from HDMI 1 to HDMI 3 all by itself, and that is the one that we've got connected to the PlayStation 5. Now let me show you how exactly we enable this feature. So on the PlayStation, we've got to go to the settings, and then once in settings, we go down to system. Once in system, we go to HDMI, and then in there you will see enable One Touch Play, and then simply toggle that on. Next, we've got to change a setting on the TV itself. Now this will depend on which make and model of TV that you have got, but on this particular model, which is an LG C10 OLED, I'm going to get my remote control. I'm going to do a long press on the settings button. Once that menu is up, we're then going to go to connection. Then we are going to go to device connection settings, and then we are going to turn on SyncLink. Now in yesterday's video, I covered the subject of enable power off link. Now I got quite a few questions come through from you guys asking me why, when you turn the TV on, is it also turning on the PlayStation 5? And how do you get around this? Well, it's pretty simple. So if I just grab the remote for the PlayStation itself and just turn that off, what we then need to do is make sure that when we turn off the TV, we need to change it to something different. So I'm going to change it to say HDMI 1. Oh, better get that off the screen because of copyright reasons. So now, because we are on HDMI 1, I will turn off the TV. If I turn it back on again now, you will see that the PlayStation will not turn on. But if I now change the HDMI to HDMI 3, you should hear the PlayStation fire up. There we go. So just changing it to HDMI 3, then we'll put it back into life again. Well, there you go then guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that video tonight, and if you did, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. Got the Abyss going in the background here. What a film that is, cracking. If you've not seen it, please go check it out. You won't regret it. Anyway, yeah, so if you've enjoyed it, thumbs up. If you've not already subscribed, then please do so. Got plenty of more great videos coming soon, which I'm sure you will enjoy. So thanks very much for joining me today, and hopefully I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.